Looks like it's busy today. He approaches Emily's table cautiously. Excuse me. Hi. Is anyone sitting here? I mean, is this seat taken?
Oh, no, it's not. Please, feel free. There aren't many other places, are there?
No, there really aren't. Thanks a lot. He pulls out the chair and sits down, putting his coffee on the table. My name's Liam, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Liam. I'm Emily.
Emily, nice to meet you too. So, what are you reading? Looks like a pretty thick book.
Oh, this? It's a fantasy novel. It's called The Shadow of Ethelgard. It's really good, actually. I can't put it down.
The Shadow of Ethelgard, huh? Sounds interesting. I'm more into nonfiction myself, or maybe some thrillers. Do you read a lot of fantasy?
Yes, I do. I love getting lost in different worlds. It's a nice escape from reality, you know? What kind of nonfiction do you usually read?
Well, I really enjoy history, especially ancient history, and travel books too. I love reading about different cultures and places. It makes me want to visit them.
Oh, travel books. That's cool. Have you traveled much?
A little bit. I went to Japan last year, and it was amazing. The food, the temples, the people, everything was just incredible. Have you ever been to Japan?
No, I haven't, but I'd love to go someday. It's on my bucket list. I've mostly traveled within my own country. I love visiting national parks and going hiking.
That's great. Hiking sounds fun. I'm not much of a hiker, to be honest. I prefer exploring cities. What do you do, Emily, if you don't mind me asking?
Not at all. I work as a librarian at the city library. It's a quiet job, but I love being surrounded by books all day. What about you, Liam? What do you do for work?
That makes sense. A librarian who loves reading fantasy novels. I'm an architect. I design buildings. It's pretty challenging, but also very rewarding when you see your ideas come to life.
Wow, an architect. That's really impressive. Do you get to work on many different kinds of buildings?
Yeah, sometimes. I've worked on residential houses, office buildings, and even a small museum once. It's always different, which keeps it interesting. So, Emily, besides reading, do you have any other hobbies?
Let's see. I enjoy painting, just for fun, nothing serious. And I like to bake, especially cookies and cakes.
Oh, wow. You're a baker too. That's awesome. Do you ever bring your baked goods to the library? I bet your colleagues love you.
Sometimes they do appreciate it. It's a good way to use up extra fruit sometimes. What about your hobbies, Liam, besides reading history books and traveling?
Well, I also love photography. I try to take my camera with me whenever I travel or explore a new part of the city. And I play a little bit of guitar, though I'm not very good, just for fun.
Photography? That's really cool. Do you mostly take pictures of buildings because of your work or something else?
A bit of everything, really. Landscapes, cityscapes, street photography, sometimes people, if I get a good candid shot. It's a great way to remember places and moments. Maybe I could show you some of my photos sometime.
I'd love that. I think it's so interesting how different people see the world through their cameras.
Look at the time. I didn't realize we'd been talking for so long. I should probably get going soon. I have some errands to run.
Oh, okay. It was really nice talking to you, Liam. I enjoyed our conversation.
Me too, Emily. It was a pleasure meeting you. Maybe we'll run into each other here again sometime? Or if you're interested, maybe we could grab coffee again next week?
Oh, that would be nice. I'd like that.
Great. How about I give you my number? Or I could give you my email, whichever you prefer.
My number's fine. I'll write it down for you.
Emily quickly writes her number on a piece of paper and hands it to Liam. He puts it in his wallet. Perfect. I'll text you. It was really great meeting you, Emily.
You too, Liam. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Enjoy your book.
Oh, Liam, hi.
Hi, Emily. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Just sorting some books. What brings you to the library today?
Well, I was in the neighborhood, and I remembered you said you work here. I also thought it might be a good opportunity to actually borrow a book for a change, instead of just buying them.
That's great. We have a fantastic selection. Are you looking for anything specific?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I was hoping you could help me. I mentioned I like history, right? I was thinking something about ancient Roman architecture, maybe? Or even just a good historical fiction.
Roman architecture? That's perfect. We have a whole section on architecture and history. Come on, I can show you.
Wow, this place is even bigger than I imagined from the outside. So many books. It must be amazing to work here.
It really is. Every day is different. And I get to recommend books to people, which is my favorite part.
I can see why. Okay, so ancient Roman architecture, what would you suggest?
Let's see. For a general overview, The Wonders of Rome, An Architectural Journey by Dr. Eleanor Vance is excellent. It has beautiful pictures too. Or if you want something more in-depth, Engineering the Empire talks about the construction methods.
The Wonders of Rome sounds perfect for a start. Beautiful pictures are always a bonus for an architect.
Great choice. And for historical fiction, if you want to try something different, there's Pompeii by Robert Harris. It's a thrilling story set just before the volcano erupted.
Oh, I've heard of that one. My friend recommended it once. I usually stick to my usual genres, but maybe I should try something new. You're a librarian, so you must know all the good books.
I try my best. It's fun to explore new genres sometimes. What do you usually read for pleasure when you're not looking for work-related books?
Like I said before, thrillers, anything that keeps me guessing. And sometimes I read biographies too. People's lives are always so fascinating.
That's true. Everyone has a story. So, are you enjoying your work these days? Any interesting projects?
Yeah, things are good. We just started on a new project for a community center. It's challenging because we want to make it very sustainable and eco-friendly, but it's also very exciting. It will have a library space, actually.
Oh, really? A library space and a new community center? That's wonderful. We always need more places for books.
Exactly what I thought. Maybe I can ask you for some advice on designing it sometime. You're the expert after all.
I'd be happy to help. I could give you some ideas from a librarian's perspective. What makes a library comfortable or efficient?
That would be amazing, Emily. Thank you. So I think I'll take this one today and maybe Pompeii too, since you recommended it.
Excellent choices. I'll check them out for you at the front desk. Okay, so that's The Wonders of Rome and Pompeii. They're due back in 3 weeks. If you need more time, you can renew them online or call us.
Great. Thanks so much, Emily. This was really helpful. I always feel a bit lost in big libraries.
No problem at all. That's what I'm here for. I'm glad I could help you find something interesting.
So, since I'm here and you helped me find these great books, maybe I could treat you to a coffee or an early dinner if you're finishing work soon.
Oh, that's really nice of you, Liam. I actually finish in about 20 minutes. A coffee sounds lovely.
Perfect. I'll wait for you just outside the entrance then. Take your time.
Okay, I'll just finish up here. I'll be out soon.
Great. See you in a bit. This coffee is really good. Thanks for meeting me, Emily. It was nice to walk here after being inside the library for a bit.
You're welcome, Liam, and thank you for treating me. This place is one of my favorites. It's usually a bit quieter than the one we met at on Saturday.
It is. I like the atmosphere here. So, how was the rest of your day at the library? Did you get a lot done after I left?
It was pretty calm, actually. I finished organizing the new arrivals and helped the few students with their research. Standard librarian stuff. What about you? Did you run your errands successfully?
Mostly. I picked up some groceries and dropped off a package at the post office. Pretty exciting, right?
Very exciting. But sometimes those small, simple tasks are exactly what you need. So, are you excited to start reading those books? The Wonders of Rome and Pompeii?
Absolutely. I already flipped through The Wonders of Rome a little. The photos are incredible. It makes me want to pack my bags and go to Italy right now.
I know that feeling, Liam. That's why I love travel books too. Even if I haven't been to all the places myself, they inspire you.
Definitely. And Pompeii, I'm intrigued. I haven't read historical fiction in ages, so it's a new adventure for me. Thanks for the recommendation.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. It's a very vivid story. By the way, about your community center project, if you're serious about getting a librarian's perspective, I'd be happy to brainstorm some ideas with you sometime.
I'm absolutely serious, Emily. That would be fantastic. I'm meeting with my team next week to discuss the initial design concepts for the interior spaces, including the library area. Even just a quick chat would be super helpful.
Great! Maybe we could meet up again next week then. Perhaps for lunch, we could talk about book stacks, reading nooks, lighting, all the fun library stuff.
Lunch sounds perfect. How about sometime midweek? Wednesday or Thursday? I'll check my schedule and text you.
Sounds good. I'm usually free for lunch those days.
Excellent. Speaking of libraries, what's the most unusual request you've ever had at work?
Hmm, that's a good question. Once, a woman came in looking for a book on how to train a pet squirrel. Not a dog or a cat, a squirrel. I actually found a small pamphlet for her.
A pet squirrel. That's amazing. Did she come back and tell you if it worked?
Unfortunately, no. I always wondered how that turned out. What about you? Any strange requests from clients in your architecture work?
Oh, definitely. One client wanted a secret passage in their new house, like a hidden door behind a bookshelf that led to a small study. It was a lot of fun to design, actually.
A secret passage? That's like something out of a mystery novel. I love that. Did you get to see the finished passage?
Yeah, I did. It worked perfectly. Very discreet. The kids absolutely loved it. They thought it was the coolest thing ever.
I bet. That's so creative. It sounds like your job has a lot of interesting challenges.
It does, and it's never boring. So, Emily, what do you usually do on your days off, besides reading, of course?
Well, I told you I like painting, right? I have a small art corner at home, and I try to go to art galleries when I can. Sometimes I volunteer at an animal shelter on Sundays.
You volunteer at an animal shelter? That's really kind of you, Emily. What kind of animals do you work with?
Mostly cats and dogs. I help with cleaning, feeding, and just spending time with them, playing. They need a lot of love.
That's wonderful. I admire people who volunteer. I haven't done much volunteering myself recently, but I used to help out at a soup kitchen sometimes.
That's great too, Lamb. Every little bit helps. It's nice to give back to the community.
Oh, I just got a text from my sister. I should probably head home soon. But this was really nice, Emily. I had a great time.
Me too, Lamb. Thanks again for the coffee. And I'm looking forward to talking about the library space next week.
Definitely. I'll text you about lunch. And enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Enjoy your new books.
Hey everyone, Alex here.
And Sarah, we really hope you're enjoying the episode
Oh yeah,
and feeling motivated.
I know I am. I mean, each one of these topics gives me like a new tool to work with.
Right, exactly.
It feels, I don't know, less like studying and more like finally getting it.
That is exactly our mission, to share these powerful, practical strategies that help you build real confidence and natural fluency without all the boring grammar drills.
So here's a quick question for you. Are you ready to keep making real progress on your English journey?
If the answer is yes, just take a second, like right now, to hit subscribe or follow on whatever app you're using.
Yep.
You'll never miss an episode, and you'll be the first one to get our latest strategies.
It's really the best way to join us for what's next.
Totally.
So yeah, thanks for listening.
We can't wait to see you in the next one.